Alright, so you already know what time it is. We're going to do another playthrough. Creating a career, starting from high school and moving all the way through. But the thing about it this time, and same as the last time, I'm going to be showing off the latest and greatest update for Draft Companion. If you guys have not been following the updates from beta 2 till now, we're on version 6, you're totally missing out. We'll have to change these ourselves. I don't think I want to play 58 games. I think I'm gonna go 29 game seasons, quarter length, simulated quarter length. If I'm playing 8 minutes, you're doing 8 minutes too, man. Like, what are we talking about? Playoffs, best of 1. What is this? Choose whether to have faster but less precise or slower but more in-depth simulation. Let's go with the smartest. You guys aren't gonna see that anyways. I could just cut it, so why not go with the smartest, right? Draft class quality, we're just gonna replace whatever teams are in this league with actual like fictional teams. So we're gonna select all teams to start off, and we're gonna go around and we're gonna pick some of the biggest high school teams and some fictional ones, and we're gonna add them into this. I'll come back after I'm done the process of doing this. We're back and we're gonna head over to the league. I've added 30 high school teams. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to find 30 high school teams on 2K Share. You'll see that I added some well-known teams. I haven't looked at the teams to look at their overall to see where the power balance is in which conference. We're gonna start off in the Western Conference where we have the well-known Link Academy, Oak Hill Academy. Then we have High Point Prep Panthers, Benjamin Franklin High School, Hudson Catholic High School, High Lake. Bro, like some of these schools I've never heard of. But anyways, this is the Western Conference. In the Eastern Conference, we have Mount Verde, IMG, Prolific, Spire, AZ. Honestly, most of the real school seems to be in the Eastern Conference, but whatever. These are the 30 teams that we are going to be having in our league. You guys can see it. I am going to be adding some guys from Draft Companion into these leagues. I'm just gonna go to the community hub, download some player profiles, and I'm gonna put them in this league. Yeah, we have some player DNAs in here. We have some other guys in here that overalls aren't too bad. Let's get back to actually looking at 2K for a second and looking at these teams. All players, best player in the league is Lance Oliver. We got a center here, 7 feet, 6'10", 6'7", 6'2". Looks like they're using generated faces for some, but then there are some real NBA player faces that they're using. They're using lesser known players. Like I don't think we're gonna see LeBron James. Yeah, which is great. We have some really good players out here. Like it doesn't seem like a league where everybody's 70 and like whatever. It seems like the ratings are pretty high. Now is the hardest part. I'm going to be making a point guard to start off. He's gonna be a smaller guard. I gotta decide which school I wanna go to. Obviously, I don't wanna go to a school that has a really good point guard, right? Because I don't wanna be sitting on the bench. I don't wanna go to a team where it's gonna be hard for me to get into the rotation. But I also want guys that are in the rotation that are gonna complement the way I like to play, right? If I look at this team right here, EZ has a really good power forward, but he's 6'8". Right, he's the biggest guy on the team. I like to do a lot of good pick and roll. I love having a good big man. So they're on the list because their point guard's not that strong. We look at a team like this, another team with a 6'8" center. We already seen the best player in the league is 7 feet, right? So this team, once again, another team that I wouldn't mind going to because the point guard's only 78. So it's not that crazy for me to go over there and play. Like look at, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point guards on the roster. 5 point guards on the roster. Like I would be coming off the bench for like a while if I even get into the rotation. Let me see. Like I wonder, do I just go somewhere where I'll be able to start right away? I won't lie to you guys, I think this is where we're gonna end up going. I'm looking at this team, like I can see Henry moving to the 2. I could have the 1. I have a big here that's 6'7" and a 6'10" big. Both strong inside, both good in the medium, and both good outside, like decent. Like, yeah, like it looks like we're going to High Lake Prep, man. As you can see, all the backups are bad, so I'll definitely get a good amount of minutes to start off. And you can see the starting point guard moving to the 2 and me playing the 1. and they have a 6'7" big and a 7 feet. I'm going with Highland. So let's get to it. This is going to be our player, KJ Bennett. All right, he is 5'9", 130 pounds. And we're gonna try and turn this guy into a 5-star prospect in high school, a top college prospecting, and hopefully a #1 draft pick in the NBA. I'm gonna come back to you once I have his attributes set and his signatures and all of that stuff, and we'll go over Mr. KJ Bennett. He ended up being around 73 overall. I tried to bump him up a little bit more this time because normally I start my guys off pretty low, like 65, but I don't really want to grind from 65 this time. So I'm going to start him off at 73. I gave him an 82 driving layup so he hit those right away. He's 5'9". I gave him like a 25 standing dunk. He's not tall. He shouldn't be able to dunk. Gave him a 40 driving dunk. He's somewhere there. Obviously, we're going to have to work on that. Mid-range 65. His best shot right now is his three-pointer at 78. His free throw is a 90. You know, smaller guys normally, you know, spend a lot of time in the gym shooting free throws. Post, everything in the post, 25. He ain't a post player. Draw fouls, 74. Best on the team right now. He's a small guy. He gets a lot of contact. You know, sometimes the ref will lean into that and give him some calls. Shot IQ, I'm controlling the sticks. You know that shot IQ is technically a 90 because I'm never pulling it without it being a good shot. Ball handling at 80. You know, he needs to work on that. Speed, I gave him speed right away. He's 5'9", he's small. If he ain't fast right now, he's never gonna be fast. He needs to get in the gym. Stamina 90. You know these short guys, bro, they can run around forever. And intangibles 99. He has that stuff. You know, he has that special stuff that coaches love, right? His hustle 90. I'm on the sticks. We're hustling for everything. This is our boy KJ Bennett. We looked at rotations, we did rebuild rotations, and coach gave him a 72 rotation. Now, for all of you guys who don't know, I'm about to show y'all the sauce, right? Now, MyCareer is great because it allows you to play games, earn VC, and upgrade your player. No cheating, no nothing. How do we bring that experience into MyNBA? We do that by partnering up with Draft Companion and 2kdraft.com. Link is in the bio where you can go over there and you can create your own player. Great thing about 2K Draft, if you have not used it before, hopefully some of the guys in the comments have, and they can tell you some of the positives and some of the negatives about it. One of the big negatives is you do have to manually enter everything in, right? This is not connected to your PlayStation, your Xbox, your PC in any way. Everything is manual input. Now, let's take a look at start career. So first thing you do, you select your save slot, and you decide if you're gonna be in high school, college, or the NBA. I already told you guys, we are gonna be in high school. That's what we're starting off at, right? So it comes up like this, and all you have to do is just recreate your player in Draft Companion, which has a mobile app and a web app. And once you do that, you go through the process and input his attributes, and you're gonna see how much control you have over your player from this app and how much more fun it makes playing 2K. So I'm gonna go input all my attributes. It's gonna take me about 5 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll worry about tomorrow, another day. Don't think about your problems, they go away. My bag's in the stowaway. Business class, window seat, I look as we float away. Wrote a verse, was a throwaway. Play that shit for a label, and they was blown away. I guess these growing pains got me in these golden chains. Cause I'm a pro, I've been a protege. Give me life, give me light, I'll risk it all to keep the dark at bay. Cause I've had too many heartbreaks and restarts and big dreams that fell through. A future with somebody I would give my last to. And it ain't go the way I planned to. But it made me a man, and I understand. Yeah, felt some lows I hope I never feel again. Lost some souls I love but still feel they live. Cause dreaming makes you real again. So I just close my eyes and let it reel me in. Let it reel me in. I just close my eyes and let it reel me in. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta feel what you don't wanna feel, just to know it's the real, and what you try to conceal, the truth always comes to light. There's no running from that.
We finished off setting our player up. It's a simple process. The upgrade or the attribute page has gotten a lot easier since we first started in the first beta. So So once we're done here setting our attributes, we move on over to badges. We are going to start off with no badges, but if we wanted to, all we have to do is just click, select the level, and click add, and we'd have some badges to start our career. Once we've created our player and we're happy with him, we hit create career. Welcome to high school basketball. So we have our boy KJ Bennett there. We're gonna upload our photo so that we have our photo here on the screen. We're gonna start off with 12 minutes a game, work our way up. The way you move on from each role you have on your team is by completing these objectives. Now, remember, as I said, this is a companion app, third party. So you can choose to follow or ignore anything that is on the Draft Companion screen and just play your career however you want, right? You'll see other parts of the app once we get there as we continue our playthrough. I'm gonna end this part of the video here. This is the setup. We're now on the team. Our players created. KJ is now inside Draft Companion. The next time you guys come back, we're gonna be ready to play our first game of the season, and that's gonna be against the Falcons. All right, so I'll see you guys on the other side.